Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Seattle Seahawks. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And a signal there for the fair catch, so this opening drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Unlock line. Ready.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's 3rd down and inches. You look at the defense for these Texans. They're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. Looking to throw. These guys running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. The Seahawks at 10-1 now on the year. And they've gone a full couple of months now since their last loss. Winners of 8 in a row.
And we always talk about how a team has to play complementary football in order to really be a good squad. But I think in this league, if your offense isn't playing really well as this one is, you're not going to run off this kind of a streak.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Yeah, big play there. When you have a running back that you can use like a wide receiver, when he has that kind of versatility, you do as they did there. Get him out of the backfield and give those defensive backs something else to worry about.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 36. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. Well, a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. Behind the chain, 2nd and 13. And now the Texans want to call another timeout. And that's their second charge. in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Cougar 19. Ready.
He'll get that out wide to Waddle. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
You look at the defense for these Texans.
Now, they've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
19 tight, 19 tight, 79 Broncos. 19 Tiger, trap 60, Dragon 60. Warriors 70.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down.
Buffalo 18.
Back to throw again. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Go. 70 Ranger. Go street.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, and they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
Brandon, I have one word for you after that completion for a first down.
Lucky?
Analytics.
Well, the analytics say to punt the football there.
So we're changing to analytics as we go, right? What a big-time play for them, and really took a big-time chance.
Yeah, big-time first half chance.
Hawk 70. Ready.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Okay,
now
ready.
a 2nd and 2.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. Gets them down to the 6-yard line.
A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there.
His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal. They gotta like the way that they started this ball game.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You've got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
Here we go.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Back to throw here. His throw incomplete. Charles already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. A 40-yard punt, no return, and it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves. Let go.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. Shrugs him off. And some room to work. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 52 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Mustang 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
Tag! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Come 19! 7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Panther 11! Panther 11! 18 Rattler! 18 Rattler! Ready, ready?
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Shoves him a touchdown, Seahawks. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Seahawks go up by 2 touchdowns. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And it's good to make it 14-0. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25.
Let's go!
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
Ready?
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
19 tight! 19 tight! 79 Broncos! Go!
Back to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
On the ball! On the ball!
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Trap 60! Trap 60!
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
And there's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays. So a good catch there by a guy who, let's face it, should not have been on the free agent wire.
I'm like you. I can't believe he was available. I bet there's a long line of teams who wanted to get him.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41.
Viking 18! Ready?
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
Ooh, the juke. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
Sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
Dragon 60! Bronco 80! Warrior 70! '19 Lion! Buffalo 18!
He'll drop to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Possibly a good spot here to take a shot as they come out with 3 receivers to the left on second and less than a yard. Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 18 Pioneer.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Well, the great coach said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches.
Mustang 19. Ridge, 60 average, 60 average. Cup 19. Ready?
They'll look to throw again. That is caught. Johnson jostles free. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 18.
Panther 11.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Again, it's Johnson. And the Texans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
18 Rattler. 19 tight. 3, 79 Broncos. Trap 60. Dragon 60.
They'll set up to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Texans are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
On the double. Warriors 70. Go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Eluding the pressure right. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Here we go.
They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
Buffalo 18. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
He's got space past the 25.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On the set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Back to throw now on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Let's go now.
2nd and 10. Hands it off out of the gun.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Here's 3rd and a few inches.
18, Pioneer. Let go.
They're going to look to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 15 yards there for number 15.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking to throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
Ready up.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
19. Ready.
They'll look to throw here. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Maverick. 60 Maverick. Check smash. Check smash. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready, ready?
And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again. Dancing to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Let's go. Seven Pirates. Panther 11.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to air one out. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line.
And with the play clock reading 4, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Panther 60. Go.
And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss.
18 Roderick. 70 Lions. 19 tight. 79 Broncos.
He'll look to throw.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it.
And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. How about this starting field position? 1st and goal from 2 yards out.
Ready.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
From back at the 4, here's second and goal.
Bronco switch. Smash, smash. Set, tempo, set. Let's go.
They'll keep it on the ground with McCoy this time. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
A crucial penalty there as the hold backs him up for another second and goal.
Trap 60, trap 60.
They'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal.
Warriors 70. 19 Lions. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Now back to throw. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Texans scoop it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, you had an offense working with a comfortable 2-score lead here in the third quarter, and certainly doesn't feel as comfortable now following the turnover.
Yeah, you're right about that, because now the nerves start to come into play a little bit. You're a little bit jangled. You don't want to give your opponents any avenues to get back into the game. What you'd rather do, put up signs that say, roads closed.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They'll take over deep in their own end after the fumble recovery as they start 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll drop to throw.
And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Looking to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
The Texans send the punter out as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
An audible here to get a new look.
They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Buying time to his left.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Check, hurt. Come 19.
They'll set up a throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Ready, break.
Back to throw again. Now they go screen. It's complete. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
Good call there on first down. And Brandon, I'm getting better over the years of not screaming out screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
Second down and 3.
Hustle. Ready.
He's going to use his legs here.
And he probably should have given that one off, as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line.
60 Eagles. 7 Pirates. Panther 11. Ready.
Back to throw here. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
A loss of 6 brings up 2nd and 16 at the 23-yard line.
Cowboy 80. 18 Rattler. Go.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Before they can snap it, time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th and final quarter. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Reload.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough.
11-yard line.
Let's go. Hurry, hurry. Ready.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
79 Broncos.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And a quick throw here, that's complete. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
A 5-yard pickup brings up 4th down and goal.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
Trap 60, trap 6, Dragon 60. Warrior 70. 19 Lion.
He'll look to throw. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. His 11th touchdown of the year.
And the Seahawks add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25.
Okay, ready.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
15. 1st down, Houston.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 18 Pioneer. Ready, ready.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
And this one too low.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Back to throw. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out.
Cup 19, Cup 19. Check, 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 check. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
They'll look to throw again. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Come on, come on.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Hey, check that. Check 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on fourth. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position.
Stephanie! Ready.
They go play action here on first down. This is caught inside the 15. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That's good for 28 yards.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
And he'll be out of bounds. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays.
And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season, because right now, 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or two, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
Here we go, set. Go check, go check.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass.
And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. A great effort there. Taking it in.
And the Seahawks extend this fourth quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 24. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Dragon 60. Warrior 70. Ready, right?
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's caught inside the 25.
Let's go now.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10.
Buffalo 18. Viking 18.
And he's got his, and I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
The fumble on first down now. Here's second down.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, 18, Pioneer. Rig alert, rig alert. Mustang 19. Go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. From 17 yards out.
And the Texans are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the fourth quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll look to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head, because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they just continue to roll right along.
And the ball is knocked out.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Let's go.
And looking at Houston defensively, they've got a dime set. 6 DBs on third. He'll drop to throw.
Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. They're still throwing the football here. And obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense, because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Again, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Back to throw now on 1st down.
Over the middle and complete to Waddle.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. 2nd and 3.
Another catch there for Waddle.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 29-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game.
Ready.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end.
And the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one was accepted.
So the victory here for Seattle.
Well, if you step back and look at this, CD, a pretty impressive victory. Not the best defense in the NFL they were going against, but it is a top 10 defense in this league, and they're pretty sound, but yet they found a way to get it done and get the victory.
Yeah, I got to give them credit because I think their game plan was really, really strong for this one. They knew where they wanted to attack. They knew how they wanted to execute.